Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Yeah, so guys, today's video I'm going to be sharing my experience of what happened in Africa, Nigeria precisely, this January when we went to Nigeria. So the reason why I'm making this video is because of this video you're seeing here of that lady that First Bank, they took her money, they took her 68 million naira. Yeah, so there is a lot of fraud in banks in Nigeria, especially First Bank. So when we went to Nigeria, so I was having some issues with my account. Okay, first the account was dormant, and I really need to change some of my details about the bank, like my account. Okay, so when I got to the bank, so the bank told me to go and swear affidavit, do newspaper, and I went to do all that. And after, they told me that I have to do BVN because I have not done BVN before. And after that, I also they also told me to go and do NIN, which I went to do it as well. So I also just do my kids on. So after I've done everything, then I took the things they required of me. I took it to the bank and they entered all the information. So they changed the things, the details I wanted to change. So after that, so they told me that okay, I have to wait for the head office to approve it, and which would take up to like 2 to 3 days. I said okay, no problem. So I waited. So on my own, I decided to give them like 2 days before I will go back to the bank, because I wasn't having much time anymore. We're about leaving, so I was in bit kind of haste, like to do those stuff, and they really have a lot to do. So after I've done everything, yeah, so I was about going to the bank the next day to go take my ATM card. And guys, I received a call. Somebody called me, and with a cool, calm voice, like you would think this person is really working at the bank. And the person called me, was like telling me, oh madam, we are waiting for you, to come take your ATM card. And the person mentioned my name, my details, like he just mentioned everything I went to do at the bank. I almost fed for it. I was like, okay, no problem, I'll be coming tomorrow to take my ATM card. So thank God I have one of the manager. I have one of them. I have the phone number, because the first day I got there, I saw him because my sister knew him for a very long time. My sister said he has been working with that bank for almost 20 years. Like my sister have known them for like 20 years. So he gave me his phone number, and I called him, and he was okay. No, they were not the one that called me. I said, but somebody. I was okay, no problem, but I will be coming tomorrow. So when I got there, I saw him and I talked to him, and he was like, no, please, if somebody called you, don't pick. He's a fraud and all that. So I was like, how did that person get all my informations? And how did that person get my phone number? Because that is a new phone number, because it was a number that I got when we get to um, Nigeria, which like I've been using that number for just 3 weeks. How did the person get my number? How did the person get my details? How did the person know that the things I want to rectify, I have done everything? Look at what I'm waiting for. How did the person know? So, like I was telling the guy, look, in that means this bank, they don't have privacy at all. Nobody have privacy when it comes to your account in Nigeria. And he was like, yeah, that is how I said, no, this is bad. Nobody is safe. This is really bad, because here in Europe, if you want to put money in somebody's account, when you miss one number, the money is not going to enter. They will tell you the account is not correct. But in Nigeria, my country, when you miss one number, the money will automatically just go to someone's account. I said, this is bad. He said, that is how we see it now, is the country. I said, no. How did that person get my phone number? That means there's an insider in this bank that is taking information out to people outside. Or how do they do it? I was like, I was concerned, and the thing was bothering me, because the way the person called me, details and all that, it somehow Because when I was doing those things that they haven't rectified the fault, I didn't get caught. And mind you, it was not only that person that called, though. Different numbers were calling me, but those ones I understand quickly that it was a fraud. But this particular person on looked so real that I almost fell for it. It looked so real. Yeah, so someone just called you, and when I say, oh please, there was one, I was inside the market, we're buying things, that one was calling me, calling, disturbing me. And at the end of the day, when he found out I knew he was a fraud, the guy insulted the hell out of me. Like, so please guys, when you go to Africa, be careful, be very careful. Anything you want to do, go direct to the bank. If anybody called you and the person would say, oh, I am the bank manager, I called you. Even when the bank manager called me to say, okay, come this and that, I told, okay, I am coming. And immediately that man called me, I also called that man that I have his number, the bank man, I think it's the manager or something, director, something like that. I also called him, and he was like, yeah, everything is fine. It's the bank manager that really called. But so please, when you go to Africa, or if you want to from here to do anything, please be very careful. Even the bank managers, some of them, the accountant, they are not to be trusted at all. Like, the fraud is just too much. Before, when you have your account in social bank, even First Bank was one of the best banks so far in Nigeria. The best and reliable bank then was First Bank, but now First Bank is not the worst. It's really bad. You understand? So please guys, you need to be very careful. So this was my experience. I experienced it the way they were calling my line, sharing my details with me. So how can your details, even here in Europe, if when it comes to accounts, even your husband don't have access to your account, even you don't have access to your husband's phone. When you go to the bank to withdraw money or whatever, they must seek for your husband's document before they will do anything for you. They must seek for your wife's document before they will do anything for you. Country, they don't care. Random people that don't know you from nowhere will just have all your details. No privacy. When you go to bank, go to anywhere, no privacy. Corruption taking over the country. So please, we need to be very careful. Thank you all for watching. If you love this video and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment and share. Share to as many as you can. It might be of help to others, okay? And don't forget to follow my page, and I'll see you again on my